Welcome to the bedroom. I'm about halfway done stripping the wallpaper. This side is done, this side is not. We've got a visitor. Hello. But the stuff under here is just like the original material, it seems, like the original drywall. Like it still has the 6'4" measurement marker from when the builders were putting it up, which is kind of cool. Probably also means I'm gonna have to prime the living heck out of it. In other news, I recently purchased this book. It's called The Chicago Bungalow by the Chicago Architecture Foundation. I bought it used, and it's really been very interesting to read about, the history of the bungalow, and there's a bunch of pictures of here, examples, trends throughout the years, what it would have looked like in certain years, alongside text about the history. I think it's really neat. I'm not that far into it right now. I'm still going through the architecture in like the early days of the bungalow and the history of why the style was developed. But, I think if I tout wanting to stay historical and add modern touches to a historical house, I need to first know about the history. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this. It's a really good book so far. I would recommend it to anyone who's interested in this extremely obscure topic. I don't know, it's just really interesting. I've learned a lot and I'm looking forward to learning more. But yeah, so working on this room. First up is strip the wallpaper, which I'm already halfway done doing. You can see the dividing line right here of where I've gotten to so far. After that, we're painting. Flash up my color / inspiration over here. So I'm going to be painting. And then a mural that I'm going to do in this room. That'll probably be its own separate video. It might not be in this one. I'm not sure. It kind of technically counts as like a wall treatment, which is what I want this video to be. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So hopefully by the time I see you again, these walls will be done. I want to add a quick disclaimer that all of the camera angles in this video are really awful. This room had to still function as a bedroom during this process, and I don't have a tripod, but this video did convince me that I do need to purchase a tripod, so that's currently on its way. Hopefully the next video will be better. Sorry. Forgive the mess on the floor. I'm planning on getting rid of this carpet when we get done with this project, so I did not really take care to protect it from the wallpaper stripping, nor am I going to take care to protect it from the paintings. I'm just going to roll it all up and get rid of it at the end of the day, so ignore that, please. But yeah, these are the two colors. So we got the darker one, which is going to be the main shade, and we got the lighter one, which is going to be the accent wall on this trapezoid part. And with that, the painting is done. Yay! Oh my gosh, this took me actually forever. As soon as I started deciding to strip the wallpaper, I was pretty much in. I couldn't stop because this place looked like a construction zone. And I think the time elapsed from when I started the construction paper to right now when I'm filming it is almost exactly 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks, my partner has put up with this place being an absolute mess, disaster zone, construction area, all of the adjectives. It has been a journey. Does it look perfect? No. Is it spotty? Yes. Would it look better if a professional did it? Yes. When we sell the place, will we probably have to repaint it because it's a bad paint job? Also, yes. But did I do it? Yes, and I'm really proud of that. I think it turned out well for my abilities. I tried my best, and I think it looks good. That wallpaper had to go anyway. It was grody, it was brown in spots. It wasn't just the aesthetics, it was the quality. It was degrading. The carpet was all dusty and gross, and it was just a health hazard in my mind, and I'm glad it went. But yeah, so there's a couple next steps. First of all, I need to clean. I need to sweep and mop these floors because they probably haven't seen the light of day in at least 40 years. I'm very pleased that they weren't just plywood. They're actually like a vinyl floor. It's not the amazing like hardwood floors we found under the carpet downstairs, but it's definitely not the worst it could possibly be. I don't imagine you're supposed to put nails into this flooring, which is what the previous owners did with the tack strips along the edges, so some of it is definitely damaged around the edges where those nails were put in. But I don't really care about that much. But yeah, so next step, clean. After that, there's a lot of detailing work I want to do in here. The exciting one that I want to do is I want to paint little stars in this black strip around the room, and that'll be fun. I also need to replace all of the light switch covers. I'm going to paint those to be fun, replace all of that. I don't know if I'm going to paint the trims. I think I might eventually, but I'm undecided on that. I have this kind of orangey color that I'm planning on doing the stars in, so if it turns out that I like that color in the stars, then I will probably end up doing that with the trim eventually. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy about it. I'm glad it's done. We can actually sleep in here. The paint fumes are gone. There is a walkable floor. I am eternally thankful to Alec, my fiance, for letting me do this and letting me turn this place into a disaster zone for 2 weeks. I'm probably going to take a bit of a break from it. I might do the stars and the light switches soon, but this was a big, heavy pull for me, and truthfully, I'm really sick of it. I'm exhausted. I'm happy with the result. I'm sure I'll look back on the process and enjoy it, but as of right now, I'm not eager to start it up again. So I might focus on a different room after this. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's fun. I like it. It's dark, which is nice for a bedroom. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it.